Every hero has their beginnings, whether it be trauma or insect wounds. The CLAVUM gang are no different. In the beginning there were no Martians, there were no Yetis or Lords of Darkness. There were only fun-filled days for our teenage friends. But when a hero was needed most, fate would choose CLAVUM and his friends to become the new champions of justice. Little did they know that their lives would never be the same, for the better or for worse. We open our story with our lovable star CLAVUM, although he doesn't go by this name yet, on his way to meet his very special friend Sophie. Hey Sophie!
Oh, hey there Nathan. Put it there, man.
Ah, yeah boy.
Right then, come on bro, school will be starting soon.
At the school?
A little bird told me that you've got a little crush on Lucy.
Oh really? I thought you of all people wouldn't believe such rumours.
Ouch! Oh shoot, my books.
Here, let me help you with that, Lucy. Oh, beg pardon, Lucy.
Oh, it's okay, Nath.
This is yours, Luce.
Thanks.
Oh, well, you're learning Latin.
In my downtime, I thought it'd be cool. Make me unique, you know?
Do you know what spike is in Latin? I bet it'd make a killer nickname.
Ooh, I'll check. How does CLAVUM sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Oop, there goes the bell. See you, Nath. CLAVUM.
Yeah. See ya.
So, some rumour, huh?
Sorry, can't stop. Gotta see a teacher about a class. In maths class.
Alright, class, let's go through the answers to the homework.
Let's hope we get some of the questions right, eh, Nath? A man can dream, Jamal.
Alright, class, can anyone tell me the answer to question 1? How about you, Nathan?
She's so beautiful.
Nathan. Ground control to Major Tom, are you with us, Nathan?
What?
The answer, Nathan.
42.
See me half the class, Nathan.
Psh! You too, huh? Oh, just say how I see it, boss.
What have you got to say for yourself, Nathan?
At least I'm cultured.
Be serious, Nathan. Need I remind you that your grades have been slowly dropping recently? You're only barely working at a grade 4, and if you don't buck up now, then you'll be getting below a pass grade. You're a good kid, Nathan. A bright one too. But you've got to focus. I don't want you to get left behind. So please, just concentrate in future. How's that sound?
That sounds good, Miss Sun.
That's a good boy. Run along now, Nathan.
Soon, Nathan and Sophie are making their way to meet their friends at their secret hangout.
So, Jamal told me what happened in maths. Ready to fess up now, Romeo?
Fess up to what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you sure about that?
Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I have a crush on the hot ginger girl that I act weird around. Are you happy now? Gosh dang it!
And the truth will set you free! It's nothing to be ashamed of, Nath. We think it's kind of cute, is all. Sorry for making you feel uncomfortable or anything.
Come on, guys. The hangout isn't too far now. This is the Old Fields, an old disused supply siding that the gang hang out at.
Do you love her, or do you love the idea of her?
I don't know, man. I just don't know. He loves her, Sophie. I knew that by the look on his face. Infatuation, make no mistake.
Just say it as it is, Nathan. How does she make you feel?
I think she's beautiful. People pass her by and you just see another girl, but I see more than that. She's intelligent, she's caring, and she treats me like a person. I love you guys, but I'm not the coolest kid in school, She's the only outsider who kind of treats me kind, and I want to return the favour and give her the best of life. If only she'd let me. Dang, dude.
Why don't you just tell her how you feel?
But why? Things are fine as they are now.
You've got to admit that your crush on Lucy is having an effect on you. Your grades are dropping because you can't concentrate. Maybe if you get out how you feel off your chest, things will improve.
I guess so. Thanks for the help, guys.
Anytime, Nathan.
Oh, that's another thing. Nathan is a sucky name. I've been thinking of making up a nickname for myself, but all I could come up with is Spike. But Spike is a dog's name. Seeing as it was all I could come up with, and With the help of Lucy, I decided to use the Latin word for spike, so call me CLAVUM from here on out.
CLAVUM.
For every hero, there must be a villain, and now we meet ours. This is Mad Mac. Here he is reclining in his office as his plans are going swimmingly, for now. Mr. McIntosh, sir, the drones are nearly complete.
Excellent. Thanks for the information, Bentley. Now I have another job for you. Do you remember this man?
Say, isn't that old Clifford Anderson? Wasn't he your partner before the incident?
That he was, Bentley. Now here's what I want you to do. After much research, I have found that this child attends Roseham High School. You are to find this child and bring him to me.
With all respect, Mac, that sounds a lot like kidnapping, and I'm not comfortable with doing anything like that.
Excuse me, Bentley, but I didn't climb my way to the top of this business to have people like you disobey me, did I?
No, sir.
I didn't think so. I'm counting on you now, Bentley. Now go and get the Anderson child. School will be finishing soon.
Yes, sir. Poor CLAVUM. As if his life isn't a mess already, now Mad Mac is after him. Of course, CLAVUM doesn't know this yet.
Heads up, Nat. We got a romantic on our hands.
Oh, come on, Mr. Winston, how did you know?
We've seen it 100 times. The slouch, the 100-yard stare, drowning your sorrows on a strawberry milkshake. You're a textbook example of the hopeless romantic.
Your father was quite the same when we were young. Ah, chin up, Nathan, my boy. If your old man could get someone for himself, then you'll be a shoo-in.
Thanks, Mr. Winston. I'll at least hope for the best.
Oh, hey there, CLAVUM.
Oh, hey there, Lucy. That's the second time we've bumped into each other today.
We do appear to bump into each other a lot, don't we? Oh, well, I kinda like it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Hey, I'm heading to the park to chill and meet some friends. Do you wanna, tag along?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, me too. So, how are things going for you?
Oh, things are good, thanks. How about you?
Unbeknownst to our friends, they are being watched by two shadowy figures. Our friends come to the Flats car park until Lucy suddenly realises something.
Don't look now. Well, I think we're being followed.
Paralysed by fear, our heroes watch on as two shadowy pursuers exit their car and bolt straight for them. Oh shoot, what do we do?
Defend ourselves.
Ah, my eyes! I can't see! Just grab the kid. I'll knock out the other one. They can't be too similar. Oh, God, I hope this is the right kid.
Lucy!
My vision's back. Come on, let's get out of here.
As the thugs escape, CLAVUM lies in the vacant car park, unconscious.
Nathan? CLAVUM? Wake up, man.
What?
Are you okay, bro? You weren't at the park, so I came to look for you. What happened?
Ah, my head. I was walking over to the park with Lucy. Lucy! They took Lucy!
What? Who's they? What happened?
These two thugs got out of a car and started running towards us. Lucy pepper sprayed them, but they grabbed her and knocked me out. Come on, Sophie, we gotta get help! Somewhere foreboding and dank, the thugs pull up inside their lair with their captive trapped in the boot.
I hope you grabbed the right kid, man. Hey, don't worry about it. I think we got the wrong kid.
Did you guys get the kid?
We got a kid, but not the one Mac wanted.
Oh, the boss is not going to like this. He didn't like it.
You bloody fools! Oh no. You bozos get given one job and you manage to bungle it up. Take this girl down to the broom closet. I will deal with her later. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to go to the park, man. So you're telling me that two darkly dressed grown men kidnapped a teenage girl in broad daylight? Yeah, pull the other one, will you? He's not lying, Linda. I found him passed out in the car park, just like he said. Okay, then if it's true, what do you suggest we do? We're just a bunch of kids. We should probably go to the police then. That's always an option, but you can't guarantee that they'll find her. Good point, coppers aren't all that reliable.
I'm going to find her.
Are you kidding? But CLAVUM, we don't even know where to start.
When those thugs got away with Lucy, I failed her. I could have intervened. I could have stopped them. I was too weak. I need to save her. I need to avenge her.
Alright, Mr. Dramatic, just how do you suggest we find her?
I could track the car that the thugs took Lucy in. Just have to get the number plate.
Do you remember the number plate, CLAVUM?
No, but I could probably check the security cameras in the car park.
You don't seriously expect to rescue Lucy single-handedly, do you?
Then I'll need help. Who's with me? Who's going to help me get our friend back?
I will.
I mean, it can't be too
Fine.
bad. Experience. As our heroes prepared to rescue their friend, we find Lucy locked in a broom closet until suddenly...
Hello there. Thought you might be hungry.
You didn't put anything in this, did you?
I'm a scientist, not a savage. I apologize for this. We were trying to catch someone else. Do you know anyone with the surname Anderson?
I don't think that's information I can divulge, mate.
If you do, I'll let you go. Now tell me.
Why do you want to know if I know anyone called Anderson?
I used to work with someone called Clifford Anderson. Our work in the scientific world was legendary. One day I came to him with a project, and halfway through the process he stormed out. I was forced to complete the project alone. However, a miscalculation due to the lack of help made the project explode. I lost many things that night, and it was all because of him. If he hadn't had left, things would be different. Better. So tell me, since you clearly know someone with the surname Anderson, where is he? Only then I can get my revenge.
I can't tell you. I just can't.
I see. Well, get comfortable until you can then.
Oh, CLAVUM, I hope you got help. I don't think I could last any longer here.
Right, do you guys remember the plan?
Me, you, and Jamal go in to find the surveillance room while Jane distracts the receptionist. We go through the footage for today until we see the thug's car. We memorise the car's number plate and skedaddle.
And me and Linda will wait out here if you guys need a quick getaway.
Hey, boys, here I go. I'm winking under my hair, by the way. Hey. What's good, Miss Receptionist? Good day to you too, Jane. I was wondering if Henry was in. Could you check?
Excuse me, sir. There's someone outside the building that's insisting to see you or something. Is it a cute blonde woman? Blue eyes? Gorgeous smile? Sure, why not? That's my Anna! Anna, here's your Sammy boy! I feel pretty bad for him now. Quick, gang, before the receptionist finds us. Scout that. If I had to guess, the security guard records today's feed on a VHS, and he switches to a blank cassette the next day. Perhaps I can use the button on the control test to skim through today's footage and catch the number plate.
I think you need to hold down monitor 4's button and then the rewind button to see footage from earlier today.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's the car, stop the footage. LY2991. Sure, I think I could remember that. Alrighty then, let's get out of here.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
What are you kids doing in there? Sorry, what? Come on, guys!
Right behind you.
Ouch. Come on, John, let's get out of here! Get back here!
Strange day for rain. Hey, Chloe.
And it's not coming back, Sam. I keep trying to tell you.
You had one job. Just the one. Thanks to your incompetence, we now have some random teenage girl locked in a closet. And the worst of it all, she won't even tell me where the boy is, of all the stupid, ridiculous fuck. Wait a minute.
What's that, boss?
The girl knows the boy. If I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am, then perhaps he will come for her.
But he could just call the police and let him deal with it.
Perhaps, but if he feels they do an inadequate job, then he might get a hero complex and come for the girl himself. And when he does, I'll have him.
At John's house, John logs onto his laptop to track the kidnapper's car via their number plate. With the help of Jamal, he finds a special website that can track cars by their number plate, and the gang crowd around as suspense hangs in the air regarding the fate of their lost friend. Got anything, John? It's loading. Bingo!
A scientific institute? That's near Stania Station. That's practically on the outskirts of town. You can't expect us to go all the way over there, can you?
That may be true, but need I remind you that a human life hangs in the balance? If anything happens to Lucy, we'll be responsible since we have the power to save her.
Cool it, guys. Clavum's right, but Linda's got a point. The Scientific Institute is quite far away from where we are now.
So, how do we get there?
I have an idea.
The next day,
Even I could have thought up this plan. Well, you didn't.
quit dawdling, there isn't a moment to lose.
Lead the way, Captain.
And so, off the gang went. Unaware of the camera that watches on. If only they knew that evil eyes had hacked into the camera's feed. Hey Chief, you alright? Here come the boy and his friends. They're headed this way.
Excellent. Everything is going according to plan.
So are we just gonna let them walk in, or
That's plan B.
you've got multiple plans?
Yes, but let's stick to plan A for now.
Is that the one with the monster truck?
The very same. Go and inform Vinny.
Yes, sir. I don't want to worry anyone, but I think we're being followed.
Great balls of fire.
Is that a monster truck? I should have just stayed in bed this morning.
I've got the brats in my sights. Excellent. Squash them.
Come on, guys, we gotta confuse him before he runs us over.
I really hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, I do. The gang keep going until they pass the station that leads to the Scientific Institute. I think we're going the wrong way, Clavum. Trust me, we're going the right way. Alright, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but on my count, 1, 2, 3, everyone jump now! At Clavum's request, and rather hesitantly, the gang leap over the pier railing to avoid their pursuer, but then they land safely on the soft sands below. But as for their pursuer...
Ooh.
Yeah!
I should have got the submarine conversion pack.
Is everyone alright?
I think so.
I'm guessing that guy was with Lucy's captor. I suggest we move carefully from here on out. We should walk faster too, man. I don't think Lucy can last long wherever she is. Come on.
Hello.
I can explain.
Soon, the gang, stepping carefully and quickly, end up at their destination.
Man, that place looks heavily guarded. Fa! Nothing to it. Stand aside, I'll show you. Let's go.
I hope nothing bad happens to her.
I'd worry about the guards, Clavum. Excuse me, laddies. I was wondering if you could help me.
What are you on about?
Allow me to introduce myself. You see, I'm trying to break into your fine establishment.
Hey, nice one, Jane.
But how do we get in? The gates are locked. Leave that to me.
Oh, are you okay there, Jane?
Never better, Jimmy.
Come on then, gang. Let's go find our friend. Unbeknownst to our heroes, evil eyes observe them walk into the Scientific Institute.
Come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Go fetch our captive. She could be of use to us.
Yes, boss.
Now would be a good time to test out the welcome wagon.
Oddly quiet around here. For a sciencey place. Yeah, weird, innit?
No receptionist or anything.
Here. Can anyone else hear that whirring noise, or is it just me?
Great! Fires of London. What in the world are those?
They're drones, Clavum. Coming straight to us.
Run for it! Oh, or you will be obliterated. Come on, guys, this way. The gang run into a lift. Obliterate!
Those are some fierce drones, man. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't plan on being obliterated by drones today. What do we do?
We could use those gun things against them, but we'd have to figure out how to acquire their weapons. I have an idea. A bit weird, but an idea nonetheless. The next floor. Merry Christmas! Alright guys, coast clear. Look at me, I'm king of the world! Now then, there's bound to be some kind of trigger to the drone's guns. Perhaps you can wield them like a gun. Time to kick some metallic butt. Back at Mac's lair. Here's our captive, boss.
Ah, now tell me, is that... what the...
Clavum?
It looks like he's headed up here, boss.
new plan? Have this girl tied up. She will be the bait in our trap.
Gonna get it now. Nathan will get me, and you won't get away with this.
You will find, my dear, that I already have.
Meanwhile, CLAVUM and SOPHIE plough through the drones on their way to Mac's lair. Pretty sure that's the last one, I think. Oh, I think so too. This is the last floor.
Still no sign of Lucy, though. Braveheart, Jane. She's probably through those doors over there.
What are we waiting for then? Come on!
Ah. You must be Nathan Anderson. How do you do?
I don't know who you are, but you better let Lucy go.
All in good time. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Douglas McIntosh, and I am the controller of this fine establishment.
Douglas McIntosh. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Ah, so your father hasn't completely brushed me out of his head. Good to know. Well, me and your father used to work together until he spat in my face.
Ah, I see now. You want some kind of revenge on CLAVUM's dad. But why kidnap Lucy then?
The original plan was to capture and kill your spiky friend here, but my underlings captured this friend of yours by mistake. A minor setback, you understand? Now then, if you want your friend back, I suggest you come and get her.
Ah! Oh!
CLAVUM!
Pathetic. I'm going to enjoy watching you suffer.
You okay there? I can't believe they came all the way here for me. I got to help them. I gotta get out of these ropes. All I gotta do is tense my muscles until I loosen these ropes.
A trick used by Harry Houdini, legendary escape artist.
You seriously thought you could just walk on in here, destroy my drones, and just waltz on in here for your friend unopposed? I am the peak of strength. You could never dream to beat me in physical combat.
That's what you think, fat face. CLAVUM may not be as strong as you, but together we're a match for you.
Oh, really?
Well, now I said it out loud, I realise I quite enjoy living so.
Quit pussyfooting, let's get him! It's working. Just one more tense of my muscles and... Oh, thank goodness I can breathe again.
This is what kidnapping my friend!
Ouch.
I'm glad you're safe, Lucy. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
I can't believe you came all the way out here for me.
You're my friend, Lucy. I look out for my friends. Yeah, friend. I hate to interrupt your little reunion, but I think we ought to bounce. That MacBook fella's waking up.
Leg it, lads! Whoop, 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 whoop.
Get back here!
Come on, we're almost there. What the? You lot? You're the kids Mac's after. Did Mac give you that black eye? More like Mad Mac. Yeah, he did. Go on, get out of here. What? You're right, he is mad. Now go on, leave! Grateful for this strange act of kindness, the CLAVUM gang head to their bikes, skateboards and etc. for the long journey home.
999, what service do you require?
Police! Ambulance! I don't know anything that can help us. Our boss is mentally unstable. He beat up a kid! A kid!
Okay, sir, calm down. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from...
Sir? Are you there, sir? Hello?
I should have never entrusted fools to carry out a genius's job. I guess it's time to begin Plan C. And this time there will be no mistakes. I don't know what a CLAVUM is, but mark my words. This isn't over, boy. Not by a long shot. I'll get you and your friends if it's the last thing I do.
The next day.
Well, at least we finally made it to the park, eh? How are you feeling, by the way? You took quite a beating in that scrap of yours.
I'm okay. Still smarting a little, but not a biggie.
I still can't believe you went all that way just for me. You and your friends. That's got to be the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. I just can't believe it. You've got to admit that your crush on Lucy is having an effect on you. Your grades are dropping because you can't concentrate. Maybe if you get out how you feel off your chest, things will improve.
There's something I need to ask of you.
Yes?
Later on that day.
Hi, Mrs. Anderson. Can Nathan come out to play?
Perhaps. But Nathan came home from the park earlier looking a bit low. He hasn't spoken to anyone since he got home.
Can I come in and see him?
Sure, he's in his room.
Hey, CLAVUM, your mum let me in. Are you okay, though? She said you were a little... down. CLAVUM, what's wrong?
After everything I did for her. After all we risked just to get her back, she rejects me.
So you told her how you feel, huh?
Yeah. Now she's gone. Gone forever.
I understand how you feel. You really must feel like you did all that for nothing. But you've got to remember that she's her own person, and ultimately she's the only one who gets to decide who she's going to be with. She's entitled to have her preference. But never forget what we did was amazing. Something I never thought of doing in my wildest dreams, and Lucy or no Lucy, nothing will change that. I'm sorry Lucy didn't reciprocate your feelings, but sometimes we don't get what we want. Sometimes we don't get rewarded for doing good things all the time, but that's why good people are so good to others. And they've learned that it's better to be good, and not in order to receive rewards. They are simply kind because it's the right thing to do, because it's decent, because it's good. That's what separates the good men from the bad men. So who are you, Nathan? Are you a good man?
I know who I am. My name is CLAVUM, and I am a good man.
I'm proud of you, CLAVUM.
And thus a new group of heroes is born. They have no powers, they're not all that physically strong, but what they lack in those areas they make up for in their unwavering belief to fight for the downtrodden and oppressed. Out of the tragedy of losing Lucy, Nathan learnt that sometimes you don't get what you want, and you won't always get rewarded for every good thing you do. From here on out, the CLAVUM gang would do good for the sake of good, for the good of others, and Nathan would always cherish the name Lucy gave him, and he would forever call himself CLAVUM. This is the beginning of CLAVUM's adventures.